Sofaygo has been a topic of conversation in the hip-hop community for many things lately. I've already made a video about why fans are disappointed with Sofaygo, so go check that out for a more in-depth discussion about that. But to sum it up, Sofaygo waited too long to release his album and upset his fans with the way he acted to his fans not being happy with what they got from Sofaygo. But he has been discussed lately because recently Travis Scott unfollowed Sofaygo on Instagram. Now, it could just be something that we are looking too deep into. However, he only unfollowed Sofaygo and no one else, so it seems to be Travis did this on purpose. To me, this isn't something you don't accidentally do, and Travis knew what he was doing when he unfollowed Sofaygo. Travis had to know that people would notice and start to speculate that Travis had either dropped Sofaygo from Cactus Jack, or Sofaygo had decided to leave Cactus Jack. Travis never really seemed to give him that much hype. Yes, Travis helped him get the next up artist on Apple Music, and get some big looks online by having Sofaygo with him performing at LeBron James' son's birthday party. Now, you can say besides that, what did Travis really do to help Sofaygo's career? And honestly, that's it. Travis never really made a public post or statement saying that he signed Sofaygo. Maybe Travis thought he didn't need to say anything because he's Travis Scott and he's one of the biggest artists in the planet. But I think he's smarter than that. Travis probably had an idea that he wasn't really going to put Sofaygo on like Sofaygo thought he would. Now, I don't want to sound like Travis Scott ruined the hype Sofaygo had going for him in 2020, but signing to Cactus Jack after the release of After Me definitely did not help his career. Sure, at that point most people would agree that Sofaygo signing to Cactus Jack was probably the best move for him at the time, but now, 3 years later, and seemingly Sofaygo is independent again. Now, again, this could just be a mistake from Travis Scott, but I honestly just don't think it is. I think Travis Scott has seen he's already got enough on his plate with Don Toliver. On top of that, Travis Scott had his Astroworld tragedy, which without a doubt affected his other artists, which at the time was Sofaygo. Perhaps Travis Scott realized that he's not going to be Playboi Carti and have a huge label as well as being a huge artist. So he sat Sofaygo down and told him he was dropping him as an artist. Or Sofaygo sat down with Travis and said, I want to be independent, I don't want to be a part of Cactus Jack anymore. Sofaygo probably received this news shortly after the release of Pink Hearts. I say this because Travis, like I mentioned earlier, had way too much on his plate with Don Toliver and his own career and his own public reputation. Travis saw the way Pink Hearts was being received by the general public and said to himself, I need to disassociate myself with Sofaygo because eventually this will start to affect my career and my own public reputation, which is already in shambles right now. Now, where does this leave Sofaygo? Now, what does he do next? Personally, I think staying independent for a little while would be a great decision for Sofaygo. I'd like to see him release either the Deluxe independently or another project to gain some more momentum and get that main core fan base back you had in 2020 and 2021. Then if he succeeds in that stage, I'd say sign to a major label and not another artist. I don't think it's over for Sofaygo like some people are saying. However, I do think this is some adversity that Sofaygo will have to face and overcome if he wants to become a mainstream artist like his superior Yeet. I don't know what is in store for Sofaygo in the coming years, but I do see him staying around. He has a strong enough fan base right now that if he changes a few things about his reputation and his marketing style, he could be huge. I still think Sofaygo has the potential and the voice to go mainstream. I just need to see him not get so upset at fans for their own opinions and also release music more often. I could be wrong, and it could be a simple mistake that Travis Scott simply unfollowed Sofaygo on accident. But in my honest opinion, I don't think it's a mistake, and hopefully Sofaygo grows from this and helps him become an even better artist. I'm still very excited for new music from Sofaygo, and I can't wait to see how his career evolves and changes over the next few years. Thanks for watching.